drove by this big red church several times, and so I Googled it. I Googled the big red church, so I think I was drawn to the church just because of what it looked like.
The reason why I started coming to Calvary Church was because I just recently have moved from Boston, and my husband and I were looking for a church to get married, and we couldn't find one because a lot of churches have a lot of different regulations that you have to be part of the church for X amount of time before you get married and all that sort of thing. Calvary doesn't have that. They will marry you even if you don't belong to the church.
Saw it online, was very interested in the fact that this was next door to Marquette. Was very impressed with Mark's credentials and the fact that it looked like he was a little bit of a historian. I wanted to know about the history of the Bible, not just the application.
We like the feeling of the community, very welcoming. People want to know you, they want to know your story, they want to know what you're doing, and they just care about people, I'd say.
Walked in, and it was probably the friendliest service that I've come into since checking out area churches, so I felt very welcomed. It was a very nice experience.
And we'd had a recommendation from my wife's friend to come check out Calvary and specifically Mark, and so we did, and enjoyed it and kept coming back.
What we really like about Calvary are really a number of things, but we like the community here. We like that we know everybody's name. See the coffee hour going around us is something that not only do my husband and I enjoy, but our kids really enjoy. They get to know the other kids in the church and the other adults in the church.
I've said a lot to the congregation that these people are in many ways my closest friends, so they're my sort of the worship community that I have, but they're also very good friends of mine, and it's been a good support network. I love the size of Calvary. It's small enough that we're all kind of intimately involved and very active together.
When we pass the peace here, it's a real family feel. We go and say hi to everybody. It's not just your neighbors.
It's really getting to know this group of people. It's not a large church, so we really get that personal touch of communicating with people and getting to know them, and then establishing friendships over the years.
I felt very comfortable here. I think it's a very diverse congregation. There's a lot of people from different backgrounds.
I just felt a peace in my heart, when I came here. And then it's just something at this church that you don't know what it is, Only the good Lord knows.
And what we really like about the church service is how it's very inclusive. I think we're not from a Presbyterian background, we're actually from a Catholic background, and we love how there's people from all different backgrounds here.
Mark does an incredible job of speaking. I really feel like I learn a lot, and I feel like the application that I get is useful not just on Sundays, but Monday through Saturday as well.
I like these sermons. I think they're very unique. The way Mark presented is very easy to understand. Anyway, it almost feels sometimes as he talking to you whenever he has any specific sermons, and it's something that sometimes it relates to you. It feels as he's talking to you.
I was really homesick one Sunday, and I was actually looking for a church to go to, and I actually met Pastor Mark on the doorstep, and he said a prayer for me because I was really kind of down and homesick about being at college, and then he gave me encouragement, and I just started coming regularly on Sundays.
The pastor is awesome. His messages really challenge you, make you think throughout the week, and so that's why I've been coming back.